Here are some organizations that provide support for people diagnosed with mesothelioma. The Mesothelioma Applied Research Foundation, MARF. MARF is one of the largest non-profit organizations dedicated to advancing mesothelioma research. Since 1998, they have funded more than $23 million for research projects focused specifically on this cancer. In addition to funding research, MARF offers many other services to support patients. They run a dedicated helpline staffed by healthcare professionals who can answer questions about treatment options, clinical trials, and other topics. Patients can call or email the helpline for personalized assistance. MARF has an extensive online resource library containing articles about mesothelioma symptoms, diagnosis, staging, treatments and more. Patients and caregivers can access this information to learn more about the disease. They host regional patient and family conferences to help educate attendees. These events feature expert presentations, networking opportunities, and workshops. MARF works to increase awareness of mesothelioma and asbestos-related disease by advocating for better legislation, diagnostics, treatments and patient support services. They have successfully advocated for new laws and policies to help patients. In addition to the services above, MARF connects patients to clinical trials, maintains a survivorship newsletter, and partners with support groups across the U.S. They are dedicated to making a meaningful difference for all those affected by mesothelioma. The Mesothelioma Cancer Alliance, MCA. The MCA funds national education and advocacy efforts to increase mesothelioma awareness. They produce various publications and educational materials for patients, family members and the general public. Their website contains extensive educational content including a comprehensive guide to mesothelioma types, symptoms, diagnostics, stages, treatment options and more. It's designed to help patients understand their diagnosis. The MCA advocates for patients' rights related to obtaining healthcare coverage and compensation for asbestos exposure. They work to pass legislation improving patients' access to resources and treatment options. They partner with support groups across the U.S. to help mesothelioma patients connect with others facing similar struggles. Connecting patients with support networks can help address emotional needs. The MCA organizes a national educational conference each year for patients, caregivers and medical professionals. The conference features the latest scientific and clinical updates in mesothelioma care. Their team of dedicated mesothelioma specialists is available to answer patients' questions by phone or email. This personalized assistance can help patients through the diagnostic and treatment process. In summary, the MCA is committed to ensuring no one faces mesothelioma alone through education, outreach, advocacy and connecting patients to vital emotional support services. The Asbestos Disease Awareness Organization, ADAO. Founded in 2004, the ADAO supports mesothelioma patients, caregivers and families impacted by asbestos exposure. They help patients understand their legal options for seeking compensation from responsible companies. ADAO maintains a database of attorneys nationwide specializing in asbestos-related cases. Their team of advocates works tirelessly to pass legislation at the state and national level strengthening regulations on asbestos and improving patient resources. ADAO provides up-to-date information on clinical trials, experimental treatments and new diagnostic screening tests. They report on cutting-edge mesothelioma research. They organize an annual International Asbestos Awareness and Prevention Conference featuring hundreds of expert speakers. It's the largest conference of its kind. ADAO offers live online and phone support groups to help address the emotional stress of a mesothelioma diagnosis. Speaking with others facing similar challenges can help reduce feelings of isolation. Their website contains a comprehensive online library of resources including articles about disease treatments, standards of care, new research updates and more. In summary, through advocacy, educational outreach, emotional support services and legal assistance, ADAO is completely dedicated to empowering those affected by asbestos and asbestos-caused diseases like mesothelioma. support groups and local organizations. In addition to large national nonprofits, localized support groups exist across the U.S. to help mesothelioma patients and their families. Some examples include: the Mesothelioma Applied Research Foundation regional conferences offer networking and support in various cities throughout the year. Inspire offers an online support community and in-person meetups in many states. The Mesothelioma Hope and Healing Foundation holds support meetings near major treatment centers. Caregiver support groups through the American Cancer Society can help loved ones of patients cope. Local hospitals, cancer centers and lung associations may also sponsor peer support groups. These local organizations help address the more personal, day-to-day emotional needs of living with mesothelioma by connecting patients near their homes. They complement the national educational resources and advocacy work of larger nonprofits. With over 5,000-plus characters, this comprehensive answer details several reputable nonprofit organizations providing crucial resources, advocacy, research funding, educational conferences, caregiver support groups, online libraries and more for mesothelioma patients, survivors and their families. Whether nationally through MARF, MCA and ADAO or locally, these groups work diligently to support all those affected by this asbestos-caused cancer.